Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monday, and on Monday we haul things. So I was gonna actually start my Project Pan series today because I was completely out of stuff to haul, like I mentioned in the last video. But you guys, I found a whole box of unhauled goodness. So makeup hauls are gonna go on for one more week. I know, I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. So there is a little bit of drugstore in here. There's a little bit of high end. And it's gonna be Ulta, of course. I love Mondays, I love hauls, I love makeup, and I just really want to bring you as much of a well-rounded channel as humanly possible. So, you know, with my reviews, with hauls, first impressions, and you know, I want to start doing, somebody mentioned a shop my stash. I gotta look a little bit more into that because I don't quite know what a shop my stash is. 5 videos a week. I just really want to start bringing you, you know, as much content as possible and as much good content as possible. So I'm so excited, and I am also planning on bringing some more fashion into things as well. So we will start incorporating a little bit of fashion into my channel in the upcoming weeks. I was planning on putting together a lookbook this week, but with my foot, the thought of wearing shoes still is a little much. So we're gonna put that on hold for probably another week or two, let my foot completely heal. And this just became the longest intro of life. I just quickly want to say, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below. Don't be scared. We try to have fun here. We try to keep it real here, and I feel like you would have a good time here if you just took the time to hit that button. Like I mentioned, 5 videos a week. I definitely have a lot of content coming your way. And if you're not new to my channel, thank you for continuing to ride it out with me. It means so much to me. Let's go ahead and dive in and see everything that I have been picking up from Ulta. Not recently, because some of this stuff I've had for a while. The box was like buried. So a couple of these things are more recent, but some of these I've had for a little bit of time that I just haven't gotten around to using. I know I've been talking about how I'm done with eyeshadow palettes, but to be fair, I purchased these both before I started talking about how I was done with eyeshadow palettes. I did go ahead and purchase the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition 21 color eyeshadow palette. Now, I was not going to pick this up originally because I was kind of like, you know, it has so many different similar shades to her original palette, but I decided to go ahead and give it a go because I have absolutely no self-restraint, and it was only like 20 bucks, so I was kind of like, well, why not? And I did like her last one. I did think it was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the fact that those colors are recycled and they just added new colors in, but that's okay. So I'm excited to test this out, and I will keep you updated. I have so much energy right now, it's ridiculous. I think it's because the last couple of days I've done nothing but sit at home. So I've been going to bed at like 9 o'clock and waking up, and I have all this extra energy. So I go back to work on Monday. Hopefully my foot is in a little bit better of a place on Monday. I'm filming this on a Saturday. So the next thing that I picked up is I know it's another eyeshadow palette, but like when I said that I was done with eyeshadow palettes, I meant it. These were just purchased ahead, you know, before that. I think there's like 3 more eyeshadow palettes in here. I'm not even kidding. Oh, the struggle of being a makeup addict. Anyways, this is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. Now, did I need this? No. Did I want it? I mean, obviously I did. I kept hearing really good things about this eyeshadow palette and the formulation, and they started selling Dose of Colors at Ulta, so I was just kind of like, let's do it, you know? I kind of had one of those moments, and it kind of looks like it's been used. I'm not gonna lie. None of them look broken, but my palette looks like it's been like used. Maybe I'm not sure, but it's really dusty in here. So I was gonna get the Mauve Tone palette because if you guys know anything about me, I love browns and I love purples. The purples bring out, on camera my eyes tend to just look brown, but my eyes are actually more of a light brown with like a honey greenish tint to them. Purples really bring out that color in my eyes. All of that to say, browns and purples look really nice on my eyes. I wanted to go ahead and get the brown first because I didn't need it at all. The purple would have been a smarter investment, but I wanted to get the browns first because these are eyeshadows I wear every single day of my life, and I just wanted to test out the formulation. I only own 2 liquid lipsticks from Dose of Colors, and one of them I absolutely cannot stand. So hopefully this works out really well. And like I said, I've heard such great things about it. So many people have put it in favorites videos. I've heard them mentioned time and time again. So I have no doubt that this is going to be pretty good. I think I've only seen one video of people that I watched that said that they did not like this particular palette. So I feel like the odds are going to be really, really good on this one. I did go ahead and pick up 2 items from NYX. I picked up the Pro Foundation Mixers, and I picked them up in the shade White and Warmth. And there was another one that I was going to pick up, but I don't know why I did not grab it. But like you guys know, I have so many foundations in my collections that either oxidize, that will either oxidize or a little bit too dark, a little bit too light, or a little bit of just the wrong undertone. And I wanted to go ahead and pick these up because I want to give some of those foundations more use. And it's not that I don't like the foundations, it's just that I don't wear them because of one of the reasons mentioned. I don't really change color too much throughout the year. Like in the summertime, I get like the hairiest, like the tiniest tan. I don't even know if you can call it a tan, to where some of my lighter foundations are, I can make them work with bronzer, but I've just always wanted to give these a try, and I decided to go ahead and pick these up per Luster Lux. She is always using the IT Cosmetics Bye Under Eye. Now I have tried this out, and I picked it up in the shade Light, and usually light is a really safe bet for me. This is actually too light for me. I have a concealer that pretty much matches my skin tone. It actually might be the hair is a bit yellow. I stopped going extremely light on my concealer on a day-to-day basis a while ago. I only will do the super intense highlight whenever I'm going for a super full glam look. But for the most part, my concealer, my bronzer, everything is a little bit more soft and a little bit more subtle on my skin, and I've probably been doing that for a couple of months. I can probably make it work if I mix it in with the concealer that actually is my skin shade, but it is thick, so you definitely don't need a lot, and this does provide pretty good coverage. Oh, let me show you actually what it looks like. It does actually provide really intense coverage, but it can go cakey very quickly, so you have to be extremely careful about how you apply this. Since my love affair with Tarte Shape Tape, we're on the outs right now. I'm trying to find another full coverage concealer that I really like. Right now I'm back in love with my Urban Decay Naked Skin, but sometimes I want something a little bit more than that. Like today, I wish I had something that would have concealed me up a little bit better. I think it worked out okay, but I'm just looking for something a little bit more fuller coverage, but not so drying, because I think that's the issue that I've been having with this Tarte Shape Tape recently. It's just so drying on the under eyes, and it could just be a phase, and next month I could be back in love with it, but right now I'm kind of over it. So that's why I went ahead and picked this up to give it a try. Okay, so I'm not going to show everything in here. I honestly purchased the stuff that was in here a pretty decent while ago because Ulta came up. Well, I guess I can pull it out because it'll be a lot less obnoxious than the noise it's currently making. Ulta recently came out with a new brand. It was a lot more recent when I actually made this purchase. Now I've seen a couple of videos. When I originally made this purchase, there wasn't really a lot of videos floating, but now I'm starting to see more. They came out with a brand called Lottie London. Well, Ulta didn't come out with a brand called Lottie London. They started carrying a brand called Lottie London. And I was like, ooh, drugstore fun. I've been saying that I want to incorporate more drugstore into my videos and more makeup tutorials and first impressions and all of that stuff. So I picked up a bunch of stuff from Lottie London, and I just haven't gotten around to actually doing that video. Now that 5 days a week are happening, this video will come soon. So I picked up a blush, I picked up an eyeshadow palette, I picked up a bronzer, we have the highlighting palette, we have, I don't know what this is, a pore stick, a stick foundation, we have, what are you? A concealer, a eyeliner pen, and a lipstick, a liquid lipstick. So I have everything in the collection, I feel like, except for a face powder. So I will be doing that video very soon. I picked up 2 Bare Minerals Gin Nude Matte Lip Colors. I picked up the shade Cookie, and I picked up the shades Boss. And I've been starting to hear these circulating a little bit more, and like I mentioned in my last haul video, I'm on the hunt for a comfortable lipstick that I can wear every single day, and not just on days where I'm filming or if I'm going out to dinner with my friends. Because like I mentioned, when I'm at work, I typically just wear a lip gloss. So I'm looking for that lipstick that I could wear every single day and be totally in love with. Like I mentioned, I picked up the shades Cookie and Boss, and surprise, they are both nudes. And nudes to me are typically the best way, easiest way to try out a formulation if you're gonna like it. You don't want to go in with like a bright red or bright like magenta to kind of figure out if you like a formulation of something, because if it's not good, and it'll ruin your makeup look for the whole day. So keep it safe, play it nude. So this is the shade Boss. They feel nice and they smell like something sweet, something edible, something I wish I could eat, but I cannot. And because I gave up sweets, like sweet food a long time ago. I mean, I still drink coffee and I'm from Texas and I was born in Mississippi. So like I live for sweet tea. There are some things I just can't get rid of. So that's the shade Boss there. And then the shade Cookie. Okay, Cookie is not exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's like a pinky corally color that I probably wouldn't reach for a ton, but we'll give it a go. So that again is the shade Cookie. Ooh, they smell good. I wiped them off and I can still smell them. This is probably the most random thing that I purchased. And I think I picked it up because it was $10 and I was kind of like, well, let's try it out, because I pretty much wear waterproof mascara every single day because it's the only thing that doesn't really transfer. And I don't really have that hard of a time. People talk about how they have a really, really hard time getting waterproof mascara off. And I really don't have that hard of a time getting it off. But I saw this and I was like, let's try it out. This is the Too Faced Mascara Melt Off Cleansing Oil. And it says it's for waterproof mascara. Now, I think this is regular price like 20 bucks. And I think I was able to pick it up for 10, which is basically why I purchased it. Under no circumstances would I have ever purchased this full price, but I thought it was worth a shot. Chances of me actually remembering to use this are slim to none. I'm going to be honest. I'm probably not going to, but I do want to give it a try. I do want to test it out and see if it works. I just have to remember to use it, because all of my cleansing oils typically get my waterproof mascara off with no problem. And then I go in with Bioderma or some type of micellar water, and any residue that's left over usually comes off with that. Guys, I triple cleanse my skin. So I go in with my cleansing oil, then my Clarisonic or my Foreo, whichever one I'm using that day. And then I will go in with, like I just mentioned, the micellar water to make sure everything is off of my skin. I cannot afford breakouts. I get them naturally. I don't need makeup to cause them for me. So again, this was 10 bucks. I decided to give it a try, and I will keep you guys updated on this one, or maybe, I don't know, at the end of a video we'll try it and see if it works. I don't think I would make a whole video dedicated to that, but we'll give it a go. Then I picked up a Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Pigment in the shade Rose Before Bros. Let's be real, I picked it up because of the name. No, I picked it up because I actually really like Smashbox's other formulation of more liquid lipsticks, the ones that come in the more square tube. So I figured that this would probably be a really good liquid lipstick for me. And ooh, this is also a color that I probably naturally would not have picked it up on first try. Let's test it out. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's a little bit more of a, I mean, this is a color that I would wear, but it's not typically a color that I would pick up as a first try of something in a lipstick formula. And it's pretty, and I'm glad I got it, but it's not, it's in my comfort zone, but it's like on the outer skirts of my comfort zone. An eyeshadow palette. Now this is one that got hidden from me. I thought we were done with all of the things that I picked up from Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, but this one somehow was hidden in the box somewhere. So this palette I did get for 50% off. I have been curious about the IT Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes for a while. I just never actually got around to wanting to purchase one. And then Kathleen, around the time of Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, Kathleen did an eyeshadow palette collection. So I don't remember what it was, and she talked about this particular palette, and she said that she actually liked it, and it's actually a really good matte eyeshadow palette. So when I saw that it was going to be on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty for 50% off, I decided to go ahead and give it a go. It looks like it's a mostly cool tone palette, but it does have a couple of pops of warmer shadows in here. And again, I don't really wear a lot of cool tone eyeshadows, but I think it's really good to have a wide range of possibilities and options. So again, I typically trust Kathleen when she says something is good or bad. She just seems like one of those people that just don't give a, you know what I mean? So I usually really like her recommendations a lot of times. And then the next thing that I picked up is another item from IT Cosmetics, and somebody was talking about this product and one of their bronzers, and I ended up not picking up the bronzers because I've purchased a lot of bronzers recently and I don't need any more. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder, and it has, again, SPF 50, and I did pick mine up in the shade Light. Hopefully Light works. Is this a foundation? No, it's not. Okay. I think I might have gotten the wrong one. I feel like the one that I was supposed to get was supposed to be a foundation. I don't remember. Okay, so this is the shade Light, and I feel like this will work. That was yellow, so that might actually be pretty nice underneath the eyes as well. I tend to not be, I can't wear super yellow underneath the eyes because of my undertone, and it'll make me look very jaundiced, but that was like a hint of yellow, and it absorbed into the skin pretty nicely, so I think that that will, and I nicked it. Don't you hate when that happens? Interesting. Okay, so I picked up a LORAC Pro Matte Lip Color, and I picked this one up in the shade Rose Brown. Oh, and it's just like a jumbo crayon thingamabob. Ooh, this actually feels nice. That's actually really nice. That glided on super nice. I might be glad that I picked this up. And that is a total mauve me color. And then this is another, I think this is something else that Kathleen Lights talked about. It was her. I heard somebody talk about this. This is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Peach Delight. This is it right here. It actually doesn't look really all that peachy at all. It looks more pink toned. And it does have a really nice sheen. So I blushed and brightened, so I guess that would make sense. Let's go ahead and give it a swatch. Ooh, okay. It's kind of giving me this Ciate London vibe. The blush that I just did my little first impressions on Ciate London on. It's kind of giving me that kind of vibe. Oh. It's pink. It might be a little bit pinker than... it literally has peach in the title. Do you guys see peach anywhere in this blush? Because I don't. That might be a little bit more pinky than something that I would be naturally gravitate towards. I don't mind a pink blush, but I like a pink blush that has like a hint of mauve in it. So we'll see. And then the last bit of products are all from Tarte. And these, yes, were all purchased during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So I did pick up the Stunner Highlight. I have the Glisten Blush, a sensual, I'm not sure if that's a blush or a highlighter. Exposed Highlight, Seduced, and Captivating. That is everything, you guys. So that is everything from this Ulta haul. So we had a little bit of drugstore, we had a little bit of, you know, affordable makeup in here. So I'm super excited. And yeah, I'm so excited for everything that's to come on my channel. I'm super eager. I will admit I have been a little bit down and out in regards to my YouTube channel for the last couple of weeks, but I feel like I've gotten this sense of like excitement again over the last couple of days. I'm so excited to bring to you new content every single day. Let's say Monday through Friday. I'm so excited about it. It's hard, it's a lot of hard work, but I'm really passionate about being here and doing this, and I really hope that you enjoy the content that I put out for you. And I'm really gonna, like I mentioned, make it my best to have the most well-rounded channel that I possibly can. I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I'm a makeup enthusiast. With that being said, thank you so much for sticking by me. For those of you who have, thank you for clicking on this video. If you were new to my channel, if you did enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.